What's up, you guys? This is Adam Gillespie with Rancid and Sweaty Calves coming at you with yet another video. I do apologize first and foremost for not uploading something for about a week now, maybe a little bit longer. It's been a while. I have just started fire school, and due to that, I am pretty blocked up in regards to my schedule, and I have hardly any time to do anything for myself, let alone for my YouTube channel. So I do apologize. I will try to keep a more consistent schedule, but unfortunately, due to the hectic nature of my schedule and fire school in general, it may take some time to get a good consistent schedule going on this channel. So if you guys would be just so kind as to bear with me as I get through this situation, I would greatly appreciate it. That being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into this video. Deadpool 3 shuts down filming due to strike. Now, it's no surprise that when something unfortunate happens, or something that the Writers Guild finds unfortunate, they decide they're going to strike. And then, of course, because the writers are striking, the actors, being the privileged little pricks that they are, decided that they're going to go ahead and strike as well. And I don't mean that in a derogatory term. I'm just speaking in regards to the fact that they are incredibly wealthy, and they have all these different resources, and yet they're going to complain about being some sort of marginalized, oppressed group and not getting paid enough when they're making millions and millions of dollars on year and year end. It's ridiculous. And the idea that they can complain about that and then go on strike really is frustrating to the average person to think about, when the average person has to clock in and clock out at work and make pennies compared to what they're making in the film industry, and make the world go round for zero recognition. I understand that gripe that people have with the actors, and I'm using that terminology to highlight the absurdity of the situation. That being said, Deadpool 3, a movie that was much anticipated for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, has just shut down filming. It's probably the only film that would have actually saved the Marvel Cinematic Universe some money. And even then, probably not going to make it much. After all, Deadpool 3 is going to be a less family-friendly film, as the first two were rated R, with the exception of the Christmas special version of the second movie, which was rated PG-13. And rated R movies are not something that you're going to be taking your kids to, because it's a 17 and up rating, and most parents probably aren't going to take their 12-year-old kids who want to see Iron Man shoot lasers out of his hands to a movie where you're going to see somebody get shish kebabbed with a couple of katanas. That being said, let's go ahead and get into the article, shall we? Production on Deadpool 3 has been forced to shut down in the wake of the SAG-AFTRA actors strike. According to Variety, cast and crew suspended filming on Friday, July 14th, and joined members of the Writers Guild of America, who are also on strike on the picket lines. It's one of the first major movies to be impacted by the actors' strike, but there are expected to be other movies and TV shows shut down, such as Gladiator 2. However, House of the Dragon will continue filming Season 2. House of the Dragon, of course, being a film series, a series of episodes in the Game of Thrones universe that was initially thought might not be interesting, but turned out to be way better. Well, I'm not going to read the rest of this article, unfortunately, because it's going to require me to answer questions on stream, and I don't really care to answer questions and give away that stuff. Nevertheless, my basic thoughts on this is everyone in Hollywood needs to grow up. Everyone in Hollywood needs to grow up and realize that they have work to do if they want to get paid. The actors can't just strike and sit around and expect that the companies that they work for are going to sign a check and hand it over to them. And the companies they work for shouldn't just sign a check and hand it over to them. Same thing goes for the writers. If the writers want to make money, they should probably start making money based off of the merit of their work. Making money off the merit of their work means, of course, making good stories, which is going to be difficult for them because all they can do is write about ideology and have inconsistent characterization of individuals in their stories, and inconsistent actions and outcomes of situations that occur in said stories, along with those inconsistent characters. The writers have been really sucking wind in regards to the way that they have been developing stories over the past few years, and the actors have been putting in minimum phone-in style work, not really giving much of a crap about the quality of their work, which they should be giving a crap about because of the fact that without good quality content, people aren't going to be interested. You can only half-butt for so long, and I'm saying half-butt because I'm trying to keep this a family-friendly channel. You can only half-bake something for so long before it starts to come back and bite you in the butt. And that's no bueno, no good. That is not something that you should strive to be, is a half-baked individual. Always, always, always put in all of your work. Always put in all of your effort. Always make sure that you're going until you fall. Go until you can't go any further, and then get up and go a little further than that. And that's the difference between these actors and these writers in Hollywood and the average individual who knows they have to work and scrounge for every last ounce of income that they have. These actors are spoiled, they've been given most of the things that they want in their life, and because of the fact that they have access to someone on the inside, they have all this information, all this privy knowledge that they need to become successful. And then you have these individuals who actually work hard, who are making nothing. It is upsetting. I understand people getting upset at this, and I understand the situation is a little absurd. And of course it's absurd. And the good writers are probably still writing things right now. They're just not being monitored while they write those things. They're not publishing those things at this moment. But Deadpool 3 has shut down production, and it should have probably not done that. It was already going to be affected by the writer's strike due to the fact that there's going to be zero improv on the set of Deadpool 3 because that would count as some sort of writing, even though that's not how writing works. Writing is putting pen to paper, or, pencil to paper, and actually forming words with strange symbols that we've decided mean certain things. In the English language, that is. So, those are my thoughts on the Deadpool 3 shutting down, and most of it has to do with the writer and actor strike going on right now. It is ridiculous and needs to be put to an end, and these people need to grow up and realize that they have to work hard to get ahead in life. They have to work hard to actually make it through the situation. They have to continue to work hard and make good quality content if they want to have success, which they do. Once upon a time they knew. Nowadays, they don't know it so much. And I don't know why people would go in and assign something to a union. It's just another boss that they're going to have to report to, and that boss is probably going to screw them over more often than not. Those are my basic thoughts. Those are my basic opinions. If you guys agree, if you don't agree, make sure to leave a like down below. Share your comments, whether you agree or disagree. Share your thoughts, everything you want down in the comment section. That's what the comment section is for. I appreciate conversation, I appreciate disagreement, I appreciate good faith debate, okay? Feel free to comment whatever you want down below. Also, share this video out there with your friends, subscribe and hit that bell notification button if you haven't already, and check me out on my different socials. I leave links to those in the description below. I hope you guys have a great day and a great rest of the week.